about how wrong I am. As a little had me amazed how my steady hand.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moda Center, the place, and the Portland Trailblazers will be on their home floor as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I misunderstood
2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Al Farouk Aminu. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Rajon Rondo is out there with Ben Gordon. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Sacramento shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He hits the second from the line. On defense, Sacramento. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Middleton lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Sacramento with the ball. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now, Freak, after the missed three from Gordon. Davis kicks to Kaman. And good. Got the Ingles have time as it falls. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Cousins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Kaman. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, he told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, they're probably well aware of the firepower they're up against you.
You know, it sounds like it. I mean, their coach knows how tough it is to slow this team down, and he wants to make sure his guys understand that as well.
Yeah, I guarantee he got his point across when prepping them for this one. He focused clearly on their absolute toughest effort defensively.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Gay in the corner. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Rondo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Passes it to Freak. Left side, Davis. And Middleton kicks to Freak. And stolen by Cousins. Gordon with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. The 15-footer, and there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Gordon. 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And he gets it to go. Here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it to Gordon. Three-pointer. cannot hit. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Now here's Rondo following the shot by Ed Davis. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the pick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cousins has got 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Middleton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Gibson the screen. Rondo kicks to Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. Stolen by Gay.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That's good from Gay. That one drops. He ties it up.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo. Portland moving the ball around. Middleton the pass to Freak. To the right side. Middleton outside. Gibson with the steal. Gay drives in. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Trailblazers in second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of...
So for the Trailblazers, Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Kaman. Robinson comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Henderson for Chris Middleton. And then for Sacramento, Caspi comes in for Taj Gibson. And Jakar Sampson subbed in for Gordon. Now here is Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Freak kicks to Vonleh. Nice D from Cousins.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Gay. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And a change for the Kings. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Rondo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Cauley Stein, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
You're letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw. That is inexcusable.
Freak dishes to Vonleh. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And here's Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Rondo with a nice dish.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Rondo against Lillard. Now here's Rondo. Defense right on him. No good from Casper. Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. There's a screen. Here's Henderson. Takes a big high bouncing, goes in.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Rondo kicks to Cauley Stein, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Kings leading now by 8. Kicks it out to Ellis. Plenty of space. Here. Here's Caspi, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the basket by Lillard.
That's just run of the mill for him.